Amazing Grace is another Percy's Fast Food Toy Story.
Amazing Graces!
Another Percy's Fast Food Toy Story.
Yay! Amazing Graces!
Another Percy's Fast Food Toy Story.
Yay!
Hello, what's up guys? My name is Percy and I'm the Guinness World Record holder for the largest collection of fast food toys. Yeah baby! And I'm here once again to tell you another amazing and stupendous and awe-inspiring Percy's Fast Food Toy Story. And so for today, we have a wonderful, wonderful fast food toy for our Percy's Fast Food Toy Story, as this is another Happy Meal toy from McDonald's. I bought this a couple of days ago, February, probably February 7, 2020. Okay, so once again, the toys are from a series called Hasbro Gaming. Okay, so these are miniature versions of some of the well-loved and very popular Hasbro games. And McDonald's thought of coming up with miniature versions of this popular game so that a lot of the kids will also get a chance to play with these wonderful games without necessarily spending so much on the actual really big games. Okay, they simply have to buy a Happy Meal. They get to enjoy a meal, a burger perhaps, or fruit juice, and some other healthier Happy Meal alternatives. And then they get to play or get to own an amazing and very popular Hasbro game. And in this case, it is actually the Twister game. So I guess this is definitely very familiar, very popular, especially here in the Philippines. We've been hearing a lot about this, and I'm sure that in my past I have played this Twister game. Okay, let's get this open and then put ourselves in a bit of a nostalgic experience by playing this this wonderful Hasbro game called Twister. Okay, let's open it up. Okay. Yeah. I'm just glad that the plastic are actually cooperating as I open them. Sometimes it can really be very difficult. Okay, it comes with this cardboard of all of these happy images playing the Twister game. They have some perforations and it's actually circular. Okay, let me pull out one. It's like a button. So there it is. So over at one side we have Happy here, who is about to play the Twister game, and then at the other side we have the word Twister once again, but this time Happy is apparently having a difficult time trying to do whatever the instructions of the Twister game, trying to put the elbows to the blue color or something like that. Well, that's basically the gist of the game. Okay, so we have this board game. We have board games. One at the front, one at the back. Okay, another one, and another one. So you can basically set it up so that you can have various game boards every time you play with the Twister game. But once you're able to set it for one game, it should stay as permanently as possible, and you try to use it in order to actually fulfill the order of this Twister disc. Okay, so here it is. So once again, we have Happy here, and then we simply twist this arrow, and then if it's pointed to the green, it means that we have to put is this the right hand? The right hand on the green button. Okay, using the board, you put your right hand on the green circle, and then if the arrow would point to the right arm again, but this time pointing it to the red circle. I think you should play it like this, otherwise it would always go there. Okay, this time the foot on the yellow button. Okay, so basically you go twist your body around here in this board game, just to be able to actually do whatever is the order, the order based on this twister board, this twister order rotational board thingamajig. I better get the instruction first. I am trying to invent as many words as I can at this particular point in time. Okay, just give me a moment and I'll try to peruse through the instructions in this leaflet. Okay, so after reading the instructions in this manual, I got it all wrong. So the tokens serve a purpose. Okay, so basically you have 4 players for the game of the twister, and each player would take turns in actually rotating the circle. Like for example, if this pointed to the feet, and the green circle, like this one, the green circle and the feet, and you have a card with the green circle and the feet, you put a token there. So you put a token over there. Okay, so that is it. And then once you're actually able to fill up all the 4 slots here in your card, after all the spinnings, you are basically the winner, the first one who gets to fill all of these spaces here based on what this pointer has pointed at. You are obviously the winner of the game of the twister. So this game doesn't necessarily require your whole body to actually do the twisting for you, but instead you have these tokens and these cards for you to play. It's just like playing bingo, okay? So you put it there, okay, and as long as you have them in your card, for example, there is another red, okay, it pointed to the red hand, but red hand again. Red hand, is it the same? Okay, it pointed to the red hand, so another token should be placed there. Even if it's just a sample game, I assume to be winning. Okay, so basically that's the object of the game, and it's a lot of fun without you necessarily having to twist and turns. You know, the real action game is really quite Herculean, if I may say so myself, but it's a lot of fun, especially when you see yourselves or your playmates really having a hard time trying to get to the color that was pointed out by this pointer. Okay, now I must say, this is just an amazing grace. So once again guys, let's try to be thankful for every amazing grace that come into our lives, be it in form of a twister game, this miniature twister game by Hasbro, and brought to us by McDonald's Happy Meal Philippines for the month of February 2020. Yeah, and also be thankful for these amazing games brought to us by Hasbro. They are definitely fun, and it can induce a lot of laughter and a lot of amazing memories in our lives. Okay, especially during birthday parties, these are really a staple. They are definitely a very, how do you call this? Very PG. Yeah, they're so heartwarming, and they're so clean, fun games. And they're definitely a wonderful games to play during parties or any gathering in your family or in your school reunions perhaps, or during your office Christmas parties. Or basically guys, let's be thankful for every amazing grace, be they small or big, be they seemingly insignificant or the truly eventful ones, or just about every amazing grace that make our lives a lot more happy and jolly. And I thank you guys for always tuning in to Percy's Fast Food Toy Story, and I hope to see you again with our next one. So until the next one, let's see what this is gonna point. Okay, we have the red feet on blue. So until the next Percy's Fast Food Toy Story, pa-pa-da-pa-pa, love ko to. Bye bye guys, see you around.